The South Coast League was in a tailspin. The league had fired and rehired Peanuts manager Wally Backman after he had challenged the league's drug testing program. The incident had taken the focus off the league's other problems. Attendance was down, rumors were swirling about the league's financial problems, and the Peanuts had become their own grounds crew. And just when it seemed like it couldn't get any worse, the lights went out during a game.
Balls wet.
Oh my God!
Y'all just need to please just stay in your seats for safety purposes. I thought we paid our bill.
Should we sing like Kumbaya or something?
Let's get the whole team down here and we can tell ghost stories.
It's got to be real hard to run a first-year league. It's got to be real hard. But there's things that you need to take care of. And a lot of those things aren't getting taken care of as the year goes on.
It always seems like there's never going to be a drama-free day or just a normal day of baseball. You're never going to get that here. It's almost like playing in a circus. We should be playing in tents.
Come back. Hey, nice duck fart. Go get him, you can't throw inside, stay out of there. Not bad. Huh?
There's a beat.
Was it?
I thought he'd never fall for it.
That ain't a dinger in a test tube.
The Peanuts were headed to Macon, Georgia for the first game of the best-of-3 League Championship Series against the Macon Music. Earlier in the season, the Peanuts and Music had been involved in a bizarre game marked by multiple ejections, a bench-clearing fight, and a forfeit. More recently, the Music had swept the Peanuts in a doubleheader, causing manager Wally Backman to question his team's focus.
It's not easy to be a champion, all right? It's the hardest thing there is to do. You're playing a team that's gonna kick the out of you if you don't work.
Wally's speech was definitely motivational. I think he got through to a lot of guys, and he just wanted to reiterate hard work is going to win a championship, not just going through the motions every day.
Are you guys that good? You're not. I'll tell you that right now.
Main thing is for pitching staff to go ahead, just go straight at their batters, and also our hitters just to be relaxed and comfortable at the plate.
I'm sick and tired of it.
Play harder, play better than we have been, basically. We know what we're capable of, and you know it hasn't shown. They just have wanted it more. As cliche as it sounds, they wanted it more than we have.
Well, they've got momentum. If you work for it, you can beat them. But you got to work for it. If you don't work, you're throwing the whole year away.
Despite their recent struggles, the Peanuts were in good spirits as they headed north to Macon. Before the game, we spoke with the father of Peanuts shortstop Johnny Washington, who had driven over 2,000 miles to watch his son play.
We had a chance to come out here and play with the Peanuts. He took that opportunity and says, "Hey, I'm going to Georgia." I says, "Okay." I think that's what America's all about, second chances in this country, and I was just happy that he had an opportunity to go out here and play and get a chance to play, because he played with Texas and he learned a lot there, but he's on the bench most of the time. So he had to make a decision, hey, do I go back again or do I try something different? And in Johnny's heart, Johnny likes to play.
Washington would be wearing a microphone on the field during Game 1. The Peanuts sent Dumas Garcia to the mound in Game 1. Garcia had been signed in mid-season by the Chicago Cubs, but had returned to the Peanuts because of visa problems. Garcia got off to a shaky start when he couldn't find the strike zone.
Yeah! Oh. Got him.
Ah, come on!
You gotta be off the plate, I guess.
No problema, vamos. Tú listo? Here come Buddy. Just because he want to just calm down to the umpire, you know, the umpire making a little bad call. Where would his strike zone be as an umpire? Because, you know, normally he'll give you like in or out. He's not giving neither, bro.
Hey, here we go. Just calm it down a little bit. Let's get after him, all right? Ground ball, we're back in business. Fly ball, we're back in business. Anything you got right here. Strike out, whatever we got to do, all right?
Oh, come on, Joey. Come on, Joey. Come on, Joey. Oh, dámelo. Tag him, Mike. No, how? How? He's out then. Well, he's out. That's 3 outs. Wait. No, if it's infield fly, the batter is out. Infield fly, the batter is out. But he left. We tagged it. That's double play.
Listen.
Infield fly.
He's already off the base, right? He's already off the base. He's left on his own.
I got it. There's no infield fly call there.
No, I got that call. Listen, here's what we've got. I've got a ball that's catchable, okay? Yep. That ball catchable is an infield fly. I made the call immediately. The batter's going to be automatically out. My only question is, here's my only question. Did he tag up after the first touch? No, right? Not tagging up after the first touch, he's in peril. He's in peril. He was tagged with the ball.
He's out.
3 outs.
Yes.
Jaysha Balcom's one-out double in the second inning gave the Peanuts their first runner in scoring position. 2 batters later, Johnny Washington stepped to the plate.
Come on, Johnny.
What's your name, home plate umpire? Corey? I'm Johnny, Corey. Nice to meet you, bro.
That's in the gap.
Let's go.
Come on.
Get out of here.
Yeah! I told y'all I was going to get his ass. I told y'all I was going to get his ass. I told you I was going to get his ass.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Baby.
Come on, boy, Johnny.
I told y'all I was going to get his ass. I told y'all. Don't stop, though. Let's go. We ain't did nothing.
But Macon rallied in the bottom of the inning when Macon center fielder Chris Colton worked out a leadoff walk.
Yeah.
Come on. God dang it, Cord. That ball's not down. Is that out of here?
No.
Casey Garrison's 2-run homer tied the score at 2.
That boy. Hey, come on. Hey. Vamos. Come on.
A Peanuts rally in the top of the third was cut short on an outstanding play by Macon shortstop Dorian Rojas.
Smoked that son of too.
But the Peanuts took the lead in the 4th inning on an RBI double by Jaysha Balcom.
Oh, you gotta hurry, Desi! Bad send.
Come on.
Balcom came around to score on an RBI single by pitcher Dumas Garcia.
Oh, look at here. No, he dropped it! Oh, he dropped it!
The Peanuts led by a score of 4-2, and it would be up to Garcia to hold the lead.
Attaboy.
Garcia went 7 innings, allowing 3 runs and 3 hits while striking out 6. As the rain intensified, league officials and a few dozen fans watched as the Peanuts increased their lead.
Come on, Joey! Come on, Joey! Come on, Joey! Oh, yeah! Come on, CG! Come on, CG! Get down! Get down! Hey!
The Peanuts held a 3-run lead going into the bottom of the 9th inning. Closer Drew Chitrone was 3 outs away from closing it out against his former team. Chitrone had started the season with Macon, but he was released in mid-season after an argument with manager Phil Plantier.
Oh, come on, call it!
Thank you for swinging at that.
Let's go. Everybody. Everybody.
Final score, Peanuts 6, Music 3. The League Championship Series moved to Albany, Georgia for Game 2. Despite a forecast that called for steady rain, league officials were determined to play the game.
One of the reasons that we want to try to get this game in is because a lot of these players have flights to leave on Monday. So if we get rained out tonight and something was to happen tomorrow, because it's supposed to rain again tomorrow, then becomes a pretty big issue with guys having flights, getting out of here and stuff. Who's going to pay the extra expense for those guys to fix their flights and things like that? So there's a few issues.
Despite the best efforts of players, coaches, and staff of both teams, the start of the game was delayed by rain. Meanwhile, Peanuts beat reporter Paul Daner was buying a ticket to the game. Daner's press credentials had been revoked because his editor had been critical of the league.
The guy that covers us, Paul, he's been great to us all year long. It wasn't his article. It was another guy's article.
For Paul, I feel bad because I think he's been caught in the crossfire between really what was from his supervisor and Jamie's interaction and their disagreement.
I thought it was just in poor taste. They had a platform to be positive. This is the possibility to have the first championship in the history of this town and this region.
The time of the article was bad timing. It was, as soon as the season was over, should have been a big article about us going into the championship series. Something good, in my opinion, about the game and what we've done here in Albany this year, coming back, bringing professional baseball back. Front office people decided to pull the credentials of the Albany Herald, and wrongfully so, I think.
What's up, Waldo?
I'm ready to win her tonight.
I hear you, bro. Me too.
Get her done.
The Peanuts sent Jerome Gamble to the mound in Game 2. Gamble was a former 4th-round pick by the Boston Red Sox. He had been projected as a major league starter until arm injuries derailed his career. Ismael Castro's RBI single gave Macon a 1-0 lead, but the Peanuts were able to avoid further damage.
Tagging!
Curtis Goodwin led off the bottom of the first with a single. Goodwin stole second and scored on an RBI single by Joey Hoof to tie the game at 1.
Come on, CG! Come on, Joey! Attaboy! Let's go! Let's go!
The music came right back in the second inning on a double by Casey Garrison and a Steve Trout triple. The music led 2-1 after 2 innings.
Where is he playing, yo?
The score would remain 2-1 over the next few innings thanks to several great plays by both teams.
Oh, step and throw, you got time. All right. Throw it, Joe, you got it. You got time, Joey.
The music added to their lead with runs in the 7th, 8th, and 9th innings. That would be more than enough to tie the series. Final score, Macon Music 5, South Georgia Peanuts 1. The final game of the League Championship Series would be played in Albany, Georgia. Once again, the forecast called for rain, and once again, the league was determined to play the game. The task of getting the field ready to play fell to Peanuts general manager Keith Micklig.
We have to do everything in our power to make sure that this game is played today. You look at some of the factors that are involved that people don't think about, but anything from players' flights, another night of hotels for the umpires. There's a lot of expenses that if this game for any reason would have to be played tomorrow, could really put a hampering on the end of the year.
The Peanuts starting pitcher would be rookie southpaw Dustin Taylor.
Dustin's going to start tonight. Taylor will start tonight. He's thrown a couple of good ball games against them, so he's going to get the start. We can't afford to walk guys and put a lot of guys on base because they've got a quality team over there. They can swing the bats pretty well. The middle of their lineup is tough.
Once again, Peanuts players, coaches, and staff worked to get the field ready for the game. Despite the importance of the game to the future of the struggling league, League CEO Jamie Toole arrived just minutes before the start of the game. Curtis Goodwin got the Peanuts rally started in the bottom of the first with a leadoff walk.
God, how do you catch that son of a...
Let's go. What's that ball? Oh, yeah. That's a block.
Goodwin stole second and came around to score on an RBI infield single by Desi Wilson.
Hey, man, Curtis. Come on, Jason, have some fun, kid.
Doc Brooks scored on Jasher Balcom's RBI single, and the Peanuts led 2-0. On the mound, Dustin Taylor was shutting down the Macon lineup, allowing only one hit over the first 3 innings.
Got him. Got him on the tag.
A solo home run by Doc Brooks increased the Peanuts' lead to 3-0. The Music threatened to score in the top of the 4th inning, but Casey Garrison just missed a home run to dead center field. Taylor was able to get out of the inning unscathed, and the Peanuts still led by a score of 3-0. The Peanuts added runs in the 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th innings to take an 8-2 lead. Once again, Peanuts closer Drew Chitrone was called in to close out the game against his former team.
It would have been big anyway because, I mean, it's the playoffs, it's the championships, but at the same time, it being Phil and, Macon and just the kind of bad grudge we have right now, and just to kind of shove it up a little bit was, it was pretty nice.
Yeah!
Goody is there. Let's go.
Come here, buddy. Wallace! We did it, buddy. We did it, man. Yes, sir. Great game, man.
Oh, that's the original of that.
Hey, Wiley! It's nice to be able to know that you're a part of it and help some of these kids win a championship that they might never have a chance to win again. Thank you. You got it. Thank you.
Thanks for giving me the opportunity.
Hey, great job, Mikey. Get your butt a little better shape. Put a little weight on you. I'll try to help you.
Yeah.
Okay?
Thanks a lot, man.
Joey. Here we go, man.
Thanks for giving me a chance, Mark.
You got it, brother. Nikki.
Thank you for giving me a chance, Mark.
Great job.
I've never won anything before in my life, except like a couple scratch-off tickets and one lucky night at the harness racing, but I've never won anything. We get rings for crying out loud.
This is what make playing for Peanuts worth it, baby. All about playing for Peanuts right here. This is what it's all about.
Wally told us day one we had the best team in the league, and he knew it, and he told us, and we believed it. I mean, there it is. We fought through adversity. We've been through so much this year. Feels so good to win a championship right now. Thanks.
Hey, it's been great to see all you people out here, but ladies and gentlemen, the most deserving people here are those 23 players that we have right there. They're the ones that deserve the credit. And the coaching staff. Thank you very much for being with us all year long. We really appreciate it. Next year, we'll try to bring it right on back. Is it open?
It's a twister.